Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A on Guild Wars 2. Basically, I did actually set it up myself, but I'm going to answer these questions, and if you feel like it, you can answer them yourself. Today, I'm going to answer the questions of, the first question being, what is your favourite aspect of Guild Wars 2? Well, when I actually played Guild Wars 2, at first I found out about all the amazing bosses and events and all these new aspects that haven't been in the games that I've recently played or any other games that I've had experience with. But my favourite aspect has to be something along the giant boss fights and the world versus world. Being because the giant fights, example the Shadow Behemoth and the dragons like the Destroyer, it's amazing to see so many people go together and contribute into this giant fight, and it really feels epic and very dynamic, and you really get in there. And that's just great because you can man cannons, be strategic. It's a lot of teamwork involved, and that really puts the game together. My second question is, why do you want to play Guild Wars 2? Well, it's kind of answered in the first question. All the aspects are just new, they're different, and everyone craves this new energy from MMORPG. This game has provided really good graphics, amazing new mechanics such as events and weapon skills, and all these different pieces that you wouldn't get in say World of Warcraft or any other old RPG. As I heard some other reviews say, it's a subtle evolution of the gaming, and that alone is just great. That'll keep me occupied. Third question is, what games did you or are you playing other than Guild Wars 2? Now, right now, Guild Wars 2 is my #1 piece. As many of you watching this will probably agree, not a lot of things are going to beat your playing list unless you're a WoW fan. And I don't blame you, that's fine. I was considering getting Mr. Pandaria, and I have a very big debate with myself whether I should or not, because I honestly don't want the trouble of going through a subscription fee again, which is another bonus of this game. The games I am playing are Guild Wars 2. I do occasionally get bored and go to Black Flight Retribution. I have a trial version of WoW right now. I've been doodling around with old, maybe less entertaining RPGs like War of the Immortals. I do occasionally have a little look back on my Guild Wars 1 account, but it's been so empty thanks to this game that I haven't actually done anything on it, because I may as well just join the people on here. It's a lot more entertaining. Games I used to play though, I used to zip through all the free MMORPGs. It all started with RuneScape and Adventure Quest, and it went on from there basically, like Dragon Fable, and of course, other console games like on X360, DS, etc. I even had a Wii for a while. I was a good Guitar Hero player, expert mode and everything. But yeah, what do I dislike about Guild Wars 2 the most? Wow, this is going to be a bit hard to answer, to be honest. Although I can't say I haven't had an experience where I've been disappointed. There have been people who've pointed out things that I do have to agree with. Example, when you're trying to loot something, the function button is F. And when you walk by and you're in a big area, sometimes it's a little annoying. This is only a small annoy. But sometimes you end up talking to people and it's just like, can I just loot the item please, because things keep running by and I keep talking to enemies or attacking or doing something else when I just want to pick up an item. There was a couple of other things. I have seen a spoiler for the end game, and I have to admit, I mean, I understand what ArenaNet were getting at, but I'm with the crowd that are a bit disappointed about that. I was expecting some epic fight. I mean, I do prefer WoW's way of doing it, but I mean, it's not all about being like WoW, is it? I mean, the game itself is fantastic. It's just the storyline, I just have a few complaints about the gaps between the levels and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to move on to my next question. Fifth question, what is your favourite of the races? My favourite of the races Well, I can give you the order and the reasons why. My least favourite is Norn. I just don't have a vibe with Norn. I'm not a snow area guy. I don't like big hench buffs and all that stuff. Next one would probably be Char. Very popular race, I won't lie, but I'm not feeling the big hunchback grizzliness. Sylvari, they're good, but I like the agileness of their character, but they're plant people, man. I don't get into that. The next one is a tie, really. My favourite would have to be Asuran or Human. I just love both of them for different reasons, and I'll explain that on a different video, but there's the answer. What is my favourite profession? Among all professions, the top 3 that I've had the most fun with are Necromancer, Guardian and Elementalist. If I have to answer that properly, I haven't fully discovered Elementalist, but the graphics and all the different maneuvers and functions you can do with the skills, I think that leaves me with my answer. Elementalist has got to be the most fun class for me. That's my choice. What is my best experience so far in Guild Wars 2? Well, honestly, it's when you have struck down a fortress in World versus World, and you're storming in with this huge group, and you feel like part of the pack, and you're like destroying everything, and that's fantastic. Also, I have encountered the Shadow Behemoth, and when you defeat that thing, that chest provides you with so much loot, and it's very good loot as well. I like the customization in this game. You can be very stylish as well as badass, and your good gear. Even if you can't use it, I think you can use the transmutation stones for the higher levels, and I just think being able to recustomize what you have to anything, that is a very beneficial piece, and those qualities are what I enjoy and have enjoyed the most. Anyway, I want you guys to now answer these questions. Now, this should be entertaining for you guys. Let's hear your opinions. I'll see you around. Yeah, so subscribe, rate, whatever you need to do, and I enjoy you being my audience. Thank you very much. So, yeah, Game Expressions signing out. Now let's do a little waiver. Here we go. It's alright, guys. Have fun.